Hello, Coach Renee here. Time for our win coaching this week. I've got a neat one because when we want to win at life, this is so important, being friendly. And you might wonder why in the world is being friendly so important? Well, today I'm going to give you briefly three reasons it's really important to always be friendly wherever you go. Number one, make this quick. You should always be friendly wherever you go because you get to choose your mood. And if you're not being friendly, it doesn't matter if you've had a bad day. It doesn't matter if your whole world is crashing down. You still get to choose your mood. You get to be in control. Nobody else can. No one can make you in a bad mood. No one can make you choose to be cold or unfriendly or distant. And yet, how often is it that we go into situations? Maybe it's church, maybe it's a meeting at work, perhaps it's you're going to school this way and you're just like, "Ugh, just don't want to talk to anybody. I'm in a bad mood. Things are not good." Whatever the situation may be, we feel like if we just are unfriendly and just ignore everybody, that life will get better. It doesn't. We actually get to choose our mood. So, the first reason that you should always be friendly no matter where you go is because it actually will uplift you. You will feel better. When you're friendly to other people, they're going to be friendly back to you. Wow, what a neat idea, right? So, it helps us to even choose our mood. It helps us to be in a better mood when we're friendly to other people, even when we don't feel like it. Now, before I go to the next one, I'm going to give you a little bit of a story here. What even inspired this is there are times where I would go somewhere and be at an event and notice that not everyone is an extrovert, and that's okay. You do not have to be an extrovert to be friendly. You don't have to be somebody who enjoys crowds to make other people feel good or to have a conversation. You can be very introverted, and that's totally fine. There's not one that's better than the other. God made us different, right? Own it. But you can still be friendly. So I was at an event and there was a table, a group of us. All of us were female at this table, and some of us decided we didn't know each other. A couple of us did, but other than that, we didn't know each other. So we decided to strike up conversations, and I would try to talk to somebody across from me and say, "So tell me, how do you know such and such? How do you know this person? Where are you from?" Asking questions, and it was really difficult. It was like pulling teeth trying to get any conversation going. And it would be like, "I'm from here." "Oh, wow, awesome. You're from here. Guess what? We graduated from the same high school, it turns out." Oh, it would go nowhere. How does that make another person feel when they are trying so hard to create conversation so that there's not a table full of silence, which is really awkward for everybody? It makes someone feel very uncomfortable. And yet, why in the world would we want to do that? Why wouldn't we just be friendly and just make conversation? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you number two now. What's the second reason that we should always be friendly no matter where we go? Because we never know who we're talking to. You do not know when you go to a networking meeting, when you go to, like I said, perhaps church, or you're at maybe it's a meeting at work. You never know who you might meet or who it is right now that you're talking to, even if you know them, that later down the road is going to remember you for who you are. And who you are is that first impression or that impression that they're reminded of you right now. Therefore, it's very important that we are friendly wherever we go. All right. The best one I say for last. The third reason that you should be friendly no matter where you go, especially if you're a leader, if you're somebody who is growth minded and wanting to make progress in their life and be someone who is looked at as somebody who actually cares about people or all of that, you should be friendly no matter where you go because you never know who might be making a social media post about you. Just like this one right now, except the person on the other side may not be friendly like I am. So food for thought, right? You never know what might turn up later. So even if you're talking to somebody that you don't know, somebody that you think, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. No, I'm never going to see this person again. You actually might see them again, and you might actually see yourself somewhere out on social media. You might. And they may not have good things to say about you if you were unkind, or if you were aloof, or if you were just, talking bad about somebody. All of these things are not socially acceptable, and they can hurt feelings, and hurt people. So you may actually have negative, we see it all the time in politics, right? Don't think that you are somehow not going to get put into that boat. It's very possible. It can happen at any point in time. You may end up on LinkedIn, on TikTok, you may end up on Facebook, somewhere else. And yet, if we are not taking this to heart and thinking about it in advance and choosing our moods, then it's very likely that we're going to have bad effects. So, all right, I can't see who it is. It says LinkedIn user. It says, I love your message. I live and breathe being friendly and letting people know that I'm approachable. Yes. Oh my gosh, being approachable. That is what this is about. If you're approachable, then so many great things can happen. You never know what doors might be opened up for you or for somebody else. You might change somebody else's life. It says, we don't want to be putting out grouchy vibes. Amen. I honestly believe we need human interaction in order to survive as a human race. Yes, we are not here to do life alone. We are here for community, but so often we just push people away because we're not in the mood. Not cool. I'm always up for having a chat with the person and genuinely finding out their story. Yes. Yes, I am with you. I wish I knew who you were. I'm so sorry, for some reason it's not showing up. But I agree with you wholeheartedly. And this is something that is really important because we forget. Sometimes we turn into these little islands and we think, you know what? I've got my stuff going on. I got my crap going on. Everyone else can they don't even matter. But I don't care if you go to a wedding, if you go to a networking group, if you go to the zoo. I don't care if you go to walk in your own neighborhood. A smile can change lives. A friendly hello, being approachable, can also change your life. You just never know. So those are actually more than 3 reasons, but definitely 3 reasons that you should always be friendly. And don't worry, you're not going to find me blasting people out here and putting people on shout out. But at the same time, someone else might. I choose to be friendly, but I will also use people as an example. I just won't let you know who it is. So go out and be who you're created to be and do what you are designed to do, which is you are a leader. You are somebody who, regardless of where you come from a spiritual background, I know that God created each of us as leaders in our own sphere. So you are a leader and you were created to win at life. So make your impact in the world, even if that is a smile today or tomorrow when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Choose to be friendly. It's hard. I know it is hard. If you need a space where you can actually practice this, where even when you're imperfect, people are still going to come alongside you and care about you and love you, then check out the Winner Circle. The Winner Circle community is amazing. And it's something that has been a godsend for me because there are times where I just don't feel like being friendly, but I have people around me that are choosing to be friendly and it rubs off. Iron sharpens iron, my friends. Let's be that iron for each other. If you're interested, go check it out at bealifewinner.com or message me for more information. But I'll talk to you later. Be friendly. Even when you don't feel like it, you might have something happen even this weekend where you're like, oof, I don't feel like it, but choose to be. It's your choice. Talk to you soon.